Alrighty. We're here. Hey, what's up, Digital North Studios? Thanks for joining. Hello, hello. Woohoo! What's up, man? How's it going? Just trying out the Palm Street thing when we don't have the madness of DesignerCon. Hopefully, you can hear me okay. I was like, oh, we should have music. But alas, we just have a giant pin board of enamel pins. Lots of monsters. Thanks, man. Yeah, unfortunately, like, so this travels with me. I do a lot of shows, and these got pushed. It's like actually just a big canvas. It's actually on my easel, but like this one is totally sold out. This black and white dark heart one, and then I ended up just like it's hard to remove because I actually made it hard to remove because like a lot of them are like super glued to the back. So I have to figure out a way and also how to replace certain ones. Like I'm not going to reprint that one because that's a limited edition one. But I got to figure out uh, how to like fix holes because people are like, "Can I have that one?" And I'm like, I literally have to rip it off the wall. So I yeah, got to do some new designs. Same thing with the Grin Blossom. That one needs to get removed. Um, But yeah, so we have a bunch of enamel pins today. I'm introducing something that I want to do just on kind of my live selling shows is this the unholy die roll. So, hey, what's up, Toasty Poppy? Hey, Quiet Pod. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so this is kind of like my random dice roll thing where it's like, I'm really inspired by tattoo stuff and like the whole idea of like, uh, you know, like, uh, hey, pixelized. Thanks for stopping by. Like I'm inspired by the whole like you get what you get tattoos, which I haven't been brave enough to get myself. But yeah, so 666. I need to make that a listing. Um, let's see, how do I do this? We go like that. We go capture. Um, this I forget about this. I probably should have done this before. Unholy dice roll. Will it let me actually do? It will. Excellent. We'll list 13 of these. So if anyone is interested in this, I also, so I pinned that up. We have a 666 dice roll. So you can see some of the pins that you'll get. Like if you roll a 18, you get the acidic jelly cube. If you roll, 10, you get uh, what is it? Count Rabicula. We have the Hounded Tindalos at 11. Mystery Pins at 2, 3. 4 is the cat from Ulthar. 5 is Leopold the Were Leopard. 6 is the creature. 7 and 13. You get a pin pack, and I'll show what those are. 1 or 20, you get a pin of your choice, not from this board, but from the big pin board that we can slowly go through. And so all of the mystery pins are on here. The ones I've like covered up with post-it notes, all of them are from here. What's up, Salty Sisters? Thank you for joining. Thanks for the follow. So yeah, we got a lot of pins. If anyone sees the pin too, you're like, hey, oh, thanks for sharing the live. Appreciate it. Um, if you see a pin you want that's not in my shop, I should probably make sure those are. Let me import. Kind of have the most popular ones set up. Okay, cool. So this still got the die roll as a pin. Thanks for sharing, Digital Nor. Appreciate it. Yeah, so if you see a pin that's not listed, which is probably most of them, just let me know and I will throw it up. Some of these, uh, I have a lot of, or like End of the Rainbow. This is one of my favorite pins. I just got it reprinted or like remade. Um, I unfortunately don't have the backing cards. So if you do want one of those, I can get that for you, but you don't have the cool little rainbow backing card. I ran out, so I need to get those printed. And I just finished doing DesignerCon. So everything is sort of backlogged from November in terms of my own creative stuff. Kuipo, Kuipo for you. I butchered that, but hello and welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, so my name is Rick, by the way, for people who don't know me. I'm a visual artist, an author, storyteller, world builder, game designer. I do a bunch of creative stuff. I also coach creative people. Yeah, but I make enamel pins, and I'll just kind of, this will be most of the view, I guess. We can also look at the other stuff, but I do enamel pins. We have a unholy dice roll where you will roll, and my new dice tower that I just made last night. So this is pretty rough. I hope to have it fully painted and ready, but you can see I used air dry clay for the first time because I was like, I need it done quick. And then you can see that it cracked on the right side. So it's a mix of uh, epoxy clay, which is the gray stuff, and air dry clay. So this is kind of new. But basically, if you get a unholy die roll, what we'll do, we'll let you pick which of the die you want. We have this black and white, a clear, like a blue and copper. You have a black and red, and then a stone colored, stone patterned, and teal one. And then we will drop it in the dice tower of fate. And then what you get is what you get shipped out. So that is the uh, unholy dice roll or die roll. Technically, I wrote dice roll, but you all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so that's what's going on. I also make soft vinyl toys. This is my character, Nightmare Chan. Pizza. Oh, what's up, Plastic Pizza? Yeah, thanks for stopping by. How's it going? I wish that came. I wish when people join, that's like a bigger notification. But anyway, Palm Street, that's your feedback. Is I wish I could hear when people join. But anyway, yeah, what's up, Plastic Pizza? Thanks for coming by. Um, yes, I also have a seller coupon. Thanks for showing up. 13% off, up to $10. You can feel free to snag your own coupon. I'm still very new at this. Don't know how it's working, but it is what it is. But yeah, you can snag that coupon if you want it. Yeah, so Nightmare Chan. These are all one-offs. If there's one that you want to see up close in person, I can grab one for you. And I also have some other soft vinyl toys that I paint from other homies, like this Ragnar. I tried to get like a metallic shell with a lot of like rust on it. It's kind of like a weird biohazard thing. Or not, I don't know. I guess not biohazard, bio and, like an Android thing, hopefully. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so I've got that guy. And then I've also got a bunch of, these are all editioned Nightmare Chan. This is Infernal. I have like custom horns and ears. And he's also got a little tail. So yeah, there's that guy. I think I have one or two of these left. The Unholy Nightmare. He's got the cross on the head. He's got the little like 666 mark from you know what movie that is. Uh, no, you don't. I think is it Exorcist? No, it's Omen. Yeah, sorry, Exorcist. What am I talking about? Yeah, like the Omen little mark of the devil, unholy guy. Yeah, Omen. Thank you. Thanks, Digital Nor. We have this guy, the carved. I think there are two of him left. Sorry. Whoa. You can tell I'm not used to like live streaming with one hand. Anyway, he lights up. His head lights up. Um, and he has a little switch here, so you can turn it off to save power. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So everyone, follow Digital North Studios if you guys want tons of uh, film facts, like stuff like that, which literally changed the name. What Damon people think Damon means demon, but anyway, Area 51. There is one of these guys left. This is all painted on glow vinyl with fluorescent yellow sprays and fluorescent green too. Um, got one of these guys left, like he's a little ghost. Uh, it's also translucent fluorescent sprays of purple and blue with a like dark blue rub. I've got bruised and bloodied. This guy, I want him to make him look all beat up. And he had, I think there's like 3 or 4 of them. And then there is this guy, I call Void Walker. He's all just like white, quick. It's basically a marbled paint, and with just like white on the eyes, teeth, and on the back teeth. What's up, Hedge Fund? Teal Ivy. Thanks for popping by. Thanks, Plastic. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my little guys. I want to do more of them. I got actually a bunch of new paint in, so I can get really wild with the colors, and I'm pretty excited for that. But yeah, so we've got the good old unholy dice roll. So if you need your enamel pins, feel free to jump on that. And yeah, we also, oh yeah, packs. Let me swing you around, which is the best way. I have no space in my little studio, so we are spinning around to look at a computer monitor. So, whoa, that doesn't work. Okay, we have enamel pin witch starter kits. So I have these heat sealed little bags. There are 3 pins in it, $20 each. I should actually put these up to which starter pin pack. I believe I've got like 20 of those, I think. Not $200, $20. Great. Boom. Yeah, so you get 3 pins. I will show up happy. I don't know what that means, but I'm glad. We've got, we should do a giveaway too. But anyway, we've got witches. So you get one of these. So either the All-Seeing Oracle, the Queen of Flames, or how you show up every day. It is a choice. Yeah, it's a reminder to me. I'm glad you show up happy. So yeah, it's more likely you get one of the Queen of Flames or the All-Seeing Oracle, but you could also get the Seer, and then there's a rare limited edition Chase Witch. You get one familiar, which is the Raven, the Feline Familiar, the Tuxedo variant, the Blue Raven, one of the Serpents, or you could also get the Green Teal Raven or the All Black Cat. And finally, you get a witchy surprise. So you get like, there is a bubbling cauldron, an evil moon, or the killing moon variant, the red one, the trusty hat. You could also get a fungally infected guy. I put him in here because I imagined he's a victim of a spell that someone has like cursed him with. We've got the cat from Ulthar, just because it's cats and witches. And then there's also a chase, which you probably know based off of if you saw the pins is a sorry, spinning the camera too fast, but no room. Let's see. I'll let you just kind of look because if you look at the shape, you can probably figure out which of the pins is the one that are the mystery ones. That'll be like the fun. Can you tell what this is? Can you tell what this is? I don't know. The mystery witch is on here too, which, if you know mythology, would be uh, probably pretty clear. If you want to see the actual kind of witch pins to not just digital renditions of it, but the actual creature. Hey, Linda, thanks for stopping by. How are you doing today? Yeah, you can see that. We've got those. Hello, hello, All-Seeing Oracle, the Seer. Good old Queen of Flames. That one's really stylistically different from a lot of my pins, but I really wanted to try to make like the lighting, make it feel like there's a sense of lighting on her. And then the bubbling cauldron. So we've got tons of pins today. We also have some. I know you're here as a sofubi collector, so I do have some stuff for you. I also have like some other random stuff for anyone who is interested. I can put stuff up. But if you have any questions, you're like, oh, what is that pin? Why did you make that? Sweet. Thanks for grabbing a coupon. Appreciate it. I think there's still, I think I have like 7, 6, yeah, 5 left. So as people come in, hopefully they should grab one. But yeah, so we have, and as always, if you see stuff that you want, let me know. In terms of sofubi, just in case anyone is asking. Also, if like you're like, hey, show me more toys, or you're like, show me pins. You said this was a pin show, and I'm a total liar. It is a pin show. See, there's pins here, but there's also soft vinyl toys, and I'm happy to show you some of these. We've got these little dudes by Wonder Goblin. He has entrusted me to sell some of these guys. I had them at Designer Con. But I really like this dude. It's a marble vinyl, so this is all vinyl. There's no paint on him, but he has a little cool Aegon. Oh, thanks for sharing the live, Linda. Appreciate it. Thank you. And he comes with a little egg shell that he hides in. So he like looks out. He's very shy. Maybe it's a she, maybe they. I don't know their pronouns. But this little Aegon friend is just like, oh, let me hide in my shell and peer out and walk around. And they walk back and forth, and they're very happy. But yeah, these dudes are pretty cool. I think there are a few left in this. Price point for this guy is $55. Hi. So yeah, so selling these on behalf of James. I'll go ahead and put up a listing in case anyone wants to pick one of these up. Hey, Shiny Root, thanks for coming by. Da-da-da. Sorry. I realize like the camera does weird stuff when I'm trying to do a listing, but Wonder Goblin Aegon, I believe. I don't know. It might be Eggzon. Eggzon. I'm not sure. We've got 4 of those. Cool. But yeah, so and they have like they're all slightly marbled. Let me see. There's yeah, it's a pun name, and like I can show you all of the slightly. I mean, marbled. Like this one's a little bit more yellow on the tips. You know, you can pick which one you want of the ones we've got. Yeah, I can totally pan over the pins. So let's see. So we've got I'm a big HP Lovecraft. Well, I'm not a fan of HP Lovecraft. I am a fan of the Cthulhu mythos, and so we've got Cthulhu. This is my version of like the if you like. This is him like just waking up, kind of classic Cthulhu, and then like an evolved version with like multiple eyes, horns, fins. I wanted to keep true to Cthulhu, but kind of spice him up a little bit. Um, hey, what's up? Say ST. I'm just gonna say ST3. Hello, sorry. JA Hansel, Mia. Hello, hello. But we've got like Dark, Deep One, a Hound of Tindalos, Cat from Ulthar, Nyarlathotep. I also have the Cat Thulu. Uh, Very puntastic names. I'm sold out of the green, and there's like a black/gray tuxedo one, but I have a few of the brown and the kind of tabby white and orange one left. The other ones are being remade, but because they're a big fan favorite. But yeah, we have the Migo, or also known as the fungi from Yugoth. Good old Hoster, the King in Yellow. We have Nightmare Chan pins if you want a pin to go along with your figure. The Great Pumpkin. Two different minor demons. I think I only have two, or I think I only have one actually of this gold one left. I have a few more of this rainbow plated, and a lot of this stuff glows in the dark. So if glow in the dark is like, I should have gotten my black light flashlight with me, but it is too far away, and so we're not going to do that. But Wendigo and Krampus, both of their eyes glow in the dark. Same thing with the minor demon. Um, we've got the Space Invader, uh, Rangda, which is a Indonesian witch queen. The Dark Heart. I wanted a just giant kaiju monster. End of the Rainbow. Again, no backing card for the End of the Rainbow. Those haven't come in, but the pins themselves have. The Devilfish pins. I don't really talk about these very much at all, but they actually the red and the blue on here change color with heat. I think the red one goes white, and then the blue one, I think also, I honestly forgot what color it turns. It's been a while. I made those a really long time ago, right at the end when I was like, so all of these ones with the gray are actually part of a project called the Evil Pin Club when I was writing a short story. What's up, Plants Man? Uh, Writing a short story and sending out and designing a pin for each month. But the Devilfish was one of the last ones I did, and because of um, the fussiness of the color change enamel, that one was like delayed, and so I never really released. Like, I think I sent it out at the very end. It was one of the last stories I did. But yeah, so the Hand of Glory, the Death Cap, the red, the kind of Super Mario versions, colorways. I've got Terrible Old Man and the Brain Cylinder, also from Lovecraft. Dagon, Shub Niggurath, aka the Black Goat of the Woods, Wilbur Whaley, and good old Shoggoth. And so, hi, Plants for Friends, welcome, welcome. We have if anyone sees any pin that they want, just let me know. These are usually 15 each, but there is a coupon if you want to use it, and if you use your coupon and that doesn't count or something, we can maybe do some holiday specials here too. But actually, we should do a giveaway, because I have, in the spirit of the holiday season, you saw Krampus before. Krampus is there, and Krampus is also here. Don't mind the weird box fan in the corner of the room. Let me do how do I do a giveaway? Can I do a giveaway? Listing. No, that won't let me give it away. I thought I could do giveaways. How do I do a giveaway? No? This makes me sad. Palm Street support, come to my show and tell me. Okay, that's weird. It like, okay, we'll do a Krampus pin. Cool. So just post a wait. Did I mess this up? Oh well. It looks like this is 5. Oh, okay. We'll do it in a second. So I figured out how to do it. We'll do a. I put Wom. I just realized I spelled it Womder Garden. Womder Goblin. Anyway, free Krampus pin. Just pay for the shipping, and we'll start that. Wait, where did it go? How do I do this? Sorry, folks. Uh, so yeah, drop something in comments, and yeah, get your Krampus pin on. But yeah, we have Frankenstein, Medusa, Satan, Siren, Avaricious, and Deathworm. These are kind of my creations. Hey, Lori Joe. Hello, Sarunia. Hi. Oh my gosh, thanks so much for the purchase, Linda. Appreciate you. That's awesome. We will get you your Aegon. Ooh, sorry. Shaky camera. I don't know. I need to find like a gimbal or something. Um, we'll make it happen. Anyway, we got some kind of like traditional monsters, creature, wolfman, mummy. Uh, that's like this is like the most fan art stuff I've ever done because hopefully no one from licensing at Universal is on this stream, but or Toho. This is not Godzilla, everyone, just to be clear. Legally distinct atomic lizard. Yeah, yep. This is how it works. Legally distinct atomic lizard. I guess you can come after me for the mummy. That is not the Bride of Frankenstein. That is Lilith. Even though she just happens to be next to a reanimated person called Monster. Whatever. Okay, although to be fair, like the way I feel like the Lilith and Monster design are really kind of my own take on it, even though there's some familiar elements. I think those um same thing with Creature and Wolfman. Like they're similar to Universal, but not quite. Dracula, I don't know. Anyway, also too, so this is something that most people probably don't know. Skee Ball, spelled Wolfman. Yeah, he's the Wolf Dash Man. He is the man who is a wolf. He's not Wolfman. He is a Wolf Dash Man. Uh, I'm actually a nationally ranked skee ball player. So you know that game in like kids arcades where you roll balls up into different pockets. So if you love skee ball as much as I do, and you need a skee ball, a 40 cup or a 100 cup, you can. So this is me actually changing the angle of the cup based on what you would actually look at from a lane. That's why the 40 looks pretty different from the 100 cup. And it's also a different width because it's much easier to hit a 40 than it is to hit a 100. But so that's why it's also, if you look at the background, it's Ski Latour Loves You and also Ski Love. I'm a big pun fan because in the league that I played in, um, oh, I love that you love skee ball too, Linda. That's awesome. The whole thing with skee ball is that, yeah, it was all about puns. So my rolling name was Skeletor. And so thus, if you find me at a lot of different places, you'll find me as Skeletor. And people were like, how come you didn't brand you as yourself? And I'm like, it is what it is. Anyway, so while there's also still a minute and 22 seconds to get in on the giveaway. I think it's just followers and post a comment, I think, to qualify. Okay, cool. I will get you black feline familiar, and a blue devilfish. Let me get those up. The all black cat, right? Not the tuxedo. This is going to be weird because they're both in the photo, but I'm going to put like black. I'll put all black cat. All black cat familiar. And like put up that. Ooh, blue raven. All right. Okay, Linda, before I put up all of these though, just okay, well, uh thank you. But I was just gonna say, we also have the witch pin pack. So if you're into just the familiars and you're willing to roll the die, we also have those in the shop. I will put these up individually, but just letting you know that we have those as well. Oh, giveaway. Who's getting the Krampus? Linda, you will. Congrats. We will. Where'd that pin go? That was like, oh, what's going on? But yeah, Krampus pin is going in with your Aegon. Okay, we'll get you. I'll get you those the little blue raven guy. I'll put that up in a second. But okay, which one of these Aegons would you like? There's one that's kind of like this one's like the most yellow, and then there's like this one's kind of yellowish. This one's the most green. I'm going to say clockwise from the top, 1 through 5. The yellow, this guy. Is it? Okay, cool. That one is yours. This one, ooh, look how fancy. He's like, yeah, I'm more. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I dropped him. Glad he's soft vinyl because he's really sturdy. Okay. Whoop. How'd I? Oh man, flip my camera. That's not what I was trying to do. You don't want to look at my sweaty face. It's so hot right now. I'm so gross and sweaty. Anyway, here's your Aegon. Hello. Okay. So, okay, cool. So we also have the blue raven if anyone wants it. Raven, familiar. Oh, cool. Thank you for the die roll, my friend. Cool. I'll put some of these guys up. Hello, Kindred. Hello, Thwip Space. What's up? Awesome. Ooh, cool. Hey, what is up? Thanks for stopping by and sweet. Thank you. How am I liking the app? It's not bad. I wish I think it's my own setup. I'm like, what do? I have too much stuff and not enough room. I need like a full convention booth set up in my tiny studio. Okay, but we are doing. Chris, thank you so much. We're doing a dice roll, Digital North Studios. Okay, my friend. So, which dice do you want to roll? You want to do the clear one? Okay, so we have the clear die. This is my brand new weird dice tower. I hope to have it fully painted, and you can you can see the Chris. You know what these are. You can see that part of the things that like the dice hit as it comes down the tower are old are old flyers from Designer Con from last year that I still have a stack of. I like to recycle. I don't like wasting stuff. So I use that and I had it. I was going to spray paint it all black on the inside and I didn't have time. So anyway, we're going to roll the die. Good luck. Hi, Mama. Thanks for joining. Okay, so this is what your numbers are. Is there a number you're looking for? pin of choice, your pin pack. I guess the pin pack is kind of the obvious thing, but which one are you? What are you hoping for? Are you hoping for one? Because you're in Black Lagoon, so a 6. All right. Okay, I'm hoping. I'm gonna cross my fingers for you. I can't. Well, it's kind of crossed because I'm not trying not to drop the phone. Anyway, okay, here we go. Let's see what comes out. Good luck. What is that? Ugh. I think that is a 3. Ooh, it's one of the surprises. End of the rainbow. So I'm literally just gonna take this off. Congrats. It's not quite as fun as a creature, but I hope you like it anyway, my friend. I'm gonna set that to the side. Um, yeah, this one's a fun little guy. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. Um, so for everyone, there's also, I will remind you, we have the, okay, you'll get to see the box that I'm using as a shelf, but I'm actually pretty stoked on this display box. This is what I brought to craft fairs, but it looks like it's like a grave, right? It's under the ground and then the gravestone on top. But these are the witch. Oh, thank you for the dice roll and for snagging the familiar, Linda. But yeah, these are the witch themed pin packs. They're heat sealed, and you will get a witch for sure. These are 3 of them right there. Plus, there's a chase, plus a familiar, random familiar, and then a related thing as well, which could be like one of the moons, a hat, the cauldron, or the where's the hat, cauldron, moons. Oh, you could also the chase are the hands of glory, and the other chase witches. I'll just tell you are the Ranga. I'm kind of taking the fun out of some of that. But all right, Linda, is there something you're looking for on the board? Which number are you hoping for? A surprise. You're totally open to the surprise. I love it. Okay, which of the die do you want? There's the black and white, like the blue, clear, stone colored, or black and red. Just say the red die, I guess. Stone. Okay. Cool. Let's move this out of the way. Move that out of the way. Swap it. Okay. Clear out. So cool. We have the stone. I'll roll it. Good luck, everyone. Cross your fingers for Linda for a good drop. And here we go. Ooh, it fell in the back recess. Okay. So you see that's a 20, a 14. I think that is an 18. Okay. Can you see it? Can you see that it's an 18? I know that it's an 18. Okay. Okay. We all know it's an 18. Sorry, got stuck in the back. Obviously, there are some QA issues to work with on this dice tower, and I do want to take it to conventions in the future. But awesome. Cool. So 18 is a gelatinous. Sorry, it is not a gelatinous cube. It's a legally distinct acidic jelly cube. So for anyone who is fans of sword and sorcery, tabletop role playing games, and likes giant. Okay, so in theory, they're supposed to be clear, but they would only need to be clear and see through if they were a property of Wizards of the Coast. But a acidic jelly cube is green, and so it looks like lime jello, and also it glows in the dark, too. So that is going with your Krampus and Aegon, and other fun stuff. Thank you so much, Linda. Appreciate it, and I hope you like your new legally distinct from a gelatinous cube acidic jelly cube, as you can see in the name. Yeah, lime gelatin cube. I like it. It's not quite the same thing, but it's fun. Um, so also, okay, this is a little bit different from the pins, and also because it's not mine. But I happen to have a display box of Odds and Sods, the blind boxes by Kaleidos Collective. So if anyone is interested in this, like buying the display box, we can also, if you want to buy as many as you want, so that comes with 6. Um, you can see some of them here. I'll show you. I have a few already. I have the Witch, which is this one right there in the middle. I have the big eye dude. Um, I have this guy. You also have several. Do you have several of these characters or several display boxes, Linda? I wouldn't be surprised if you have several of the display boxes. Oh yeah, there's a witch, which is actually cool. Not the boxes. Also, the that's one of the chases. I think is a red bloody guy. But they have the hey, what's up, B Hearts? Thanks for snagging a coupon. Um, we have the red devil kid, the little blue bat guy. So the way I'm thinking this is that if anyone wants the box, let me know. Otherwise, we can also do individual boxes for these, and then we can I can ship it to you, unbox, or we could basically rip one too. So I'm pretty excited. So the ones that I have, um, I've got like the Seer, which is my favorite because I love eyeballs. The other one, which I like, I don't even know what this guy's name is, but he's got eyeballs too. And then the Witch, because I love that they have like multiple hands, kind of like simulating the magic as it's kind of like levitating in the air and doing the like the fire magic. I'm a big fan of that. I'm not selling that Godzilla. Sorry. That is a Mondo 1984 teal Godzilla, which is my favorite color, and I love. Anyway, but yeah, the Seer is my favorite too. It was actually the first one I got, and so the way that I have this box, if no one wants any, I'm totally fine because I will eventually get a second Seer then, and I'm going to probably paint that up and do a custom paint on that. Same thing with the 3 that I already got. I'll probably paint those up if I end up taking those home. So no pressure at all. If anyone wants one of these, though, let me put it up in the shop. So Odds and Sods, blind box times 1, just to be clear. And we will do $13 for these. Well, okay, that's fine. I think I'll probably lose money at 13, but that's cool. It's not about me. Oh, I didn't take a photo. Why didn't you take a photo? What's up, little plant lover? Hello, hello. I can't edit that. Sorry. Hopefully. These are Odds and Sods. I should have taken a photo like this with the name. I keep messing up on the listings. Like, I think there's like a save photo button that I don't always click. Anyway. Okay. I'm going to do, let me get another giveaway set up real fast. It's interesting that like you can only do like quick listings, but I'm gonna do we'll do a drawing at the top of the hour. And let's see, what else do I have? Sorry. And what is that? A evil moon. Okay, this will just be open for anyone who follows me. Oh wait, up. Okay, so this is really upsetting. It won't let me Thwip, if you're still around. It won't let me upload. It won't let me do like a giveaway of just like take a photo and then do the giveaway. Okay, is that okay? Let's start that. So, oh, the fungoid colorway. I am also, to be honest, this is one of my personal grail pieces. Um, hey, Orange Nut, welcome. So the fungoid, man, that was actually the first sofubi I ever bought, was from James, and I got that from him at DesignerCon. Uh, I actually bought it from him before the convention opened. He was like, he had just arrived from Georgia, and he had like opened his suitcase, and he had a heat gun, and I was like, "Can I buy one of those?" And I didn't know about raffles or like anything, but I mean, he also doesn't. He usually does first come first serve. And he was like, "Yeah," he was like, "Come back in like 15 minutes. I'm still assembling them," and I was like, I'm sorry, I totally will. And I did and managed to. Yeah, James is such a sweetheart. We interviewed him on the podcast, and there's a video version of Origin of the Creative Journey now on YouTube. And he is such a wise, amazing human. I love James a lot. But yeah, so that stays on my shelf and is also kind of never for sale. It's like that. It's a green glow in the dark marble with that flesh color. Um, Big fan. But anyway, for the giveaway, I have one of these DesignerCon 20th anniversary pins, which uh, we got made but didn't do a good job of giving away to people or selling. So I've got that, and what else was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was sorry. I keep moving I realize I move my phone too fast when I try to pan. I'll try to pan slowly. And one of these, Evil Moon, uh, Decon 20 pin. Good luck. Jump in. What's up, DWH Deals? Yeah. So if you want one of these, I think the giveaway is you just have to follow me. That's all. But yeah, we've got that going. 12 minutes left. Good luck to anyone. And yeah, so we've got that. We also, for people just joining us, we have a $6.66 unholy dice roll raffle, or I don't know, random thing. I'll pin that back. Yeah, you get what you get. If you get 3 or 18, oh, yes, I forgot to list the blue devilfish. Let me do that real fast. Devilfish dash blue. So wait, first remember to capture the image. Excellent. I think there are 15 of those. There it is. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Oh, did you get another die roll, Linda? Was that the right thing? What's up, Bifrost? Bifrost constrictors. I hope you saw snakes. Either way, that sounds super awesome. Okay, it was just delayed. I was like, I don't think that's weird that it delayed. Anyway, we also, so enamel pin wall is kind of the main thing. You like monsters? We've got you covered. Monsters with enamel pins. And then I've also got a Barbarous, also by James, aka Wonder Goblin. She's got a blue eye. She is very naked. I was like, I'm pretty sure I put this as an 18 plus show, mainly for the reason, like, okay, I think it's dumb that like boob on a soft vinyl toy would make this 18 plus, but you never know, right? It's like people are weird. It's just, I don't know. It's just anatomy. But anyway, that's my own rant. But she's got a little wand. Someone at a show recently was like, "Does she have a cigarette?" And I was like, "Well, it's kind of long to be a cigarette. It's a magic wand, and she's holding like a green magic ball." Um, but she also comes. I'm just gonna set her next to the snake. She's probably going to fall in like 5 seconds. But she also comes with this familiar. And this is all glow in the dark vinyl. Um, but it's a little like cat, I think, like an 8-eyed cat that has like magical curly cues and I don't know, and hands. Like those are very human hands, which is now the more I look at it, the more I remember. Like I painted this a while ago and I was like, that's kind of disturbing. Um, oh, you paint toys too, Linda? Oh, that's awesome. You did your own Barbarous. I'm so excited. Did you what was the like the base color of the vinyl? Did you get one of these glow in the dark ones or was it you'll have to send me a photo on Instagram. Yeah, I want to see your stuff too. Oh, glow in the dark, cool. Yeah, glow vinyl is super fun to work with because you can cover it up or you can cover it up strategically so it glows in certain directions. You can use UV paints with it to like I don't know, glow blanks are probably my favorite to print or to paint. And then of course I've also got the fried chicken Budfoot as I call him. Really went with like I wanted to have like that like fleshy musculature, little red nipples. 18 plus order 18 plus show. His fried chicken butt and then nips, yeah. Got a little loincloth. I like this is like now turning into like the adult uh soft final show. Oh well. Got his little like implanted gold magic stuff. Uh Gold skull, black horn, and then also I need like more table space. He comes with this. Uh, I tried to do like a green glass kind of ceramic-y look to this, but a little bong, of course, because he is Budfoot. Um, and I don't have any more table space, but that guy and bong. Hey, scampers, welcome. We are just talking vinyl toys, nipples on vinyl toys, enamel pins. And again, if anyone wants to jump on the unholy dice roll, you get what you get. Best deal of the day, 666. I love it that there's following fandom already with friends. You're like, oh wait, I follow you, just not on this app. Um, what's up, Soyland? Hello, hello. Soil and serotonin. That's probably how your name is pronounced. Hello, welcome. There's also a giveaway reminder. Um, DesignerCon pin, 20th anniversary. That's upside down. Oop. Here we go. And I don't know if you, my phone, will you focus? That's upside down. Here we go. And a killer moon. Sorry, evil moon. Regular one, not killer. So that is a giveaway. We'll roll it in 5 minutes for followers. Welcome, welcome. And anyway, so yeah, so we're doing unholy dice rolls with our good old homemade dice tower. You pick which die you want, we roll it, and as people say in the tattoo world, you get what you get. Skull face. It is super fun. Join in, join in. So in the meantime, we can talk about Nightmare Chan, maybe. I don't know. We can talk about whatever you want, actually. We can talk about the liquid death severed lime that I'm drinking in the background, trying to hydrate because it's like it's December. It's mid-December. Why is it not cold? It's like very hot where I'm at in Southern California. I'm like legit sweating. I'm actually really glad. Like I sometimes stream painting and digital painting, and so I'm on camera while I paint. But it's nice to not have to show my face because I look gross right now. Oh, Nightmare Chan, Monster Monster Chan, aka Nightmare Chan. So this is the enamel pin version of it. I have a green and a red. Um, you know, it's funny because these are like the colorways that I designed the enamel pins, but I actually haven't done a colorway like that on the toy itself, which is maybe something I need to remedy. But Nightmare Chan, don't worry, dude. It's not your toy. I don't expect you to remember the name. This little guy. So the story of Nightmare Chan is that there is a dark wizard who is a member of the Order of the Dark Wheel, and that wizard kept feeling that he was like getting passed up at work and like all of this other stuff, like where he was missing out on opportunities because he was scared. He was scared of failing. He was scared of sticking out. And so he was like, oh, I keep losing opportunities in life. And so what he did is he found a magic scroll, and unfortunately he mistranslated it. He thought it would get rid of his fear, but it kind of did, but just not correctly. And he instead summoned Nightmare Chan, who is a fear demon. And what fear demons do is that they, if you're kind of scared in life, he slowly feeds off your fear and he acts as your little, like, friendly helper demon guy. He can, like, I don't know, carry small books for you or maybe like hold your pencil. If I had one around, I might have him like hold my phone while I talk for a break. What's up, Dizzy Seagrove, Orange Nut? Hello, hello. But yeah, so anyway, but the thing is with Nightmare Chan is that if you let your fear overtake you and you let the fear negatively impact your life and grow too much to the point that you can't do things in life, Nightmare Chan will devour you in order to get to the fear inside of you. If you had enough, could you overthrow the current administration? I will say yes. If you had all, how many of these? 12 of these. No. Yeah, if you actually summoned real Nightmare Chans, you could probably overthrow entire governments. I mean, the other thing is fear demons. Oh, and Orange Net. Yes, these are for sale. So these are all one-offs. They're, if there's one you see, we can negotiate price, but the asking price for all of these is 100. So they're soft vinyl toys. They are all one of one paint jobs. And if you want to see, we also have this lineup of edition toys. which are usually in the, I think the least expensive ones are these two, which are at 60. That blue guy is 65, 60 for the Area 51 guy. Carved, because he lights up, is 80. This guy is 6660 because it's thematic. And this guy with the custom horns, ears, and devil tail. There are only three of these guys, and those I'm asking 75 for, which I think is a steal, given they're the only. Well, the carved one also has a custom uh, pumpkin stem on the top. But yeah, these are Nightmare Chan. Fun little dudes. If there's anyone you want or want to consider, let me know. I can throw them up. We have a giveaway. Yo, Scampers, congrats on the win. Thank you for the follow and congrats on that DesignerCon pin. I'm going to put those up in case anyone wants one because I don't know how I'm going to do this without. Okay. I'm just going to put this here. And yes, to answer your question, this one with the cross, the upside down cross, and the 666 on the shoulder is 6660. Capture decon 20th. So this was done through with like the organizer's blessing, but I'm going to call it a bootleg pin because they haven't started selling it yet on their own shop. But we'll do these for $10 because I've got do five. Okay, so if anyone wants one of these, cool. Awesome. Thank you, Orange Nut. I will throw him up right now. Photo. This one is Nightmare Chan. I think my next soft vinyl toy, definitely needs to not have such a long name. Because it's kind of hard to type sometimes. Yeah, and he's a cool little dude. He's got the 666 with the brush. Oh, awesome. Thank you for the purchase, Scampers. Hey, Donna, Mild Reef. Hello, hello. But yeah, so he is up there, and yeah, thanks for snagging the Unholy Nightmare. Congratulations. I'm pretty sure that is the last one of the edition. So I do pretty small editions just because you know, I'm not a huge vinyl toy guy, or I'm not a huge name yet in the vinyl toy world. I'd like to say I will be someday, but I have a lot of these one of one fun little dudes, and I think I like that too. I personally like one of ones because it allows me a little bit less pressure of like trying to get something that I'm going to be able to replicate again and again and again. But yeah, ooh, the Satan pin, I can definitely put that up as well. Wait, I think, is it already in the shop? No, it is not. I will add that to the shop now if you would like it. Satan. Wait, let me capture that. Awesome. So if anyone needs a Satan pin, or again with any of the other pins, please let me know. Happy to talk about any of them. The top third over from the left, the Cthulhu or the Cthulhu Evolve. Oh, the actual vinyl. Sorry. Okay, sorry. We'll move slowly. No, sorry. Third top row, third from the left. This guy. Okay, cool. Yeah, this dude, I did for actually a custom or uh, indie toy thing at Kohai Toys on Melrose. They invite toy artists and uh, yeah, so he's got, yeah, Kohai is really awesome. They have tons of blind boxes mainly, but then they also have soft vinyl toys. And so um, I'm trying to get the exposure right because he's actually like, yeah, Super Cooper. And thank you, Orange Nut. Really appreciate it, my friend. Um, what's up, Debbie's? Uh, Debbie Debs. Hello, hello. That's an awesome name. So he's really kind of a warm-ish. There's definitely yellow tones to the glow vinyl, and then it's just really transparent sprays of like pinks and blues. I kind of wanted to have him be like a cotton candy version, and that's kind of what inspired me to do this guy. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Linda. Let me put him up for you in a second. I'm going to move good old that guy. This dude's taken over. We'll capture. And we'll do this guy at 90. Amazing. Thank you so much, Linda. And I just got the notification. Thanks for the Satan pin. I'm glad you snagged that and enjoyed that. Orange Nut. I'm going to keep pushing the Unholy Die Roll or I realize I don't have the sign, but the Witch pin pack. The starter pin pack. Awesome. Thank you so much, Linda. Have a great one. Happy holidays. Excited to send this out. Thank you again. Really appreciate the support, everybody. Happy holidays. Cool. So, yeah, we've got more enamel pins. If there's anything people want to see close up, I will throw that up. If you'd like to see it, I can zoom in. We've also, I don't know, I'm really a big fan of this die roll, but I realize I'm much more of a gambler than I thought I am, but I really like gambling knowing I'm going to get at least something. Like when we're in Vegas for Designer Con, like I was just like, why would you play slot machines? There's no guarantee of anything. But I'm a risk adverse gambler. Maybe we'll put it that way. But yeah, we've got Unholy Die Roll, random pins for $7, pretty much, which is, I think, a very good deal. Or if there's something where you're like, actually, I just want this pin and I don't want to gamble, you can always let me know. And this bugs me so much. This like slightly off-centered Wilbur Whaley thing drives me a little crazy, but I don't know. I got to figure out how to fix it because it's sort of glued on from the metal post on the back of the canvas, and I should have like overall, I think I did a pretty good job of keeping most things relatively straight, but that one's like really bad. I think because to be honest, there's like a crossbar that goes behind it to make the frame of the canvas. And so I think when I pushed it in straight, it like shifted or something. And yeah, boo hoo hoo. I don't know. Anyway, so okay, Nyarlathotep, the truth I was drinking. I wish that would be. I would just be like, I just did this when I was drunk. I wish that'd be a much more easier excuse for why that's so crooked. Okay, so this is an interesting thing. Nyarlathotep, the crawling chaos. So apparently he is a basically an evil god in the Cthulhu mythos, where he has like okay, so one, let's just get it out of the way. H.P. Lovecraft was like super freaking racist. And he like if you read the stories, a lot of them are about like blood purity and like stuff like that. And while I think in the stories, like I would like to not find out that I am half like frog demon, right? Like the deep ones from Shadow over Innsmouth, like I would that's actually horrendous. If I found out I was like, I don't know, part any other ethnic group that I'm not, I'd be like, that's interesting and fine. That's cool. 23andMe, good job. But anyway, so I really was trying to find a way because, okay, Nyarlathotep's most common form is a dark skinned man who looks like a pharaoh. So I wanted to be like, okay, how do I keep it true to the mythos, but also not make it just like make a picture of a black guy a monster, which is obviously terrible. So I went with adding the third eye, taking out a nose, adding a bunch of teeth, and then throwing on the pharaoh top. So I don't know. It was me trying to reconcile a very problematic mythos character with, I don't know, keeping it cool, keeping it cool and not racist as hell. So I don't know if any of you knew that about H.P. Lovecraft, but yeah, yeah, they were all pretty sexist and pretty racist. But you know what's amazing? I don't know if you've seen it, but the show Lovecraft Country. Okay, so one, it's a book, and I got the book, and the book. Wait, do I have it? I don't have it on this bookshelf. But Lovecraft Country is a phenomenal book that very much takes like the core essence of the Lovecraftian mythos and really sets it in a time. It has Black American characters, and it totally throws a lot of the kind of like racist white wizards, literally, hooded and not, or magical wizards who also wear hoods is the way I might put it. It's a phenomenally written book. It's a great story, and then the show was also very good. So I don't know if you need a literature, you came here for enamel pins and you got discourse on racism and and literature recommendations. But sorry, that's what you're probably gonna get with me anyway. Oh, what's wait, is Scampers? Thank you. Did you just unholy dice roll? Okay, I need to figure out. That's new, right? That's we need to do this. We need to roll this die. All right, we have not done it. And you got. Did you mean to do two? Do I need? Okay, times two. Amazing. Thank you, Scampers. We will get this going. First off, which of the die do you want to roll? We have black and white, black and red, blue, clear, and I'll call that stone because that's what we called it before. We can do two different die, two at the same time. We could do it. I don't know. This has never happened in the history of the show that I'm doing it for the first time. So we're figuring it out. Okay, so stone for the first, blue on the second. Okay, so this is the order. I'm going to roll and then I'm going to move it out of the way so I don't hit it with the blue one. Um, or do you want me to roll them both at the same time? I don't even know if the die tower I made can do that. I think it can. Do you want it individual or simultaneous? One at a time? I'm going to do it one at a time if I don't hear from you, but sure. Okay, we'll do it one at a time. We'll do stone for the first. Okay, so here it goes into the welcome. Thanks for joining, Melissa. Okay, into the back of the die tower. Here we go. Good luck. Oh, first, okay. Is there a number you're looking for? Or are you just rolling the die? You've got that gambler's vibe that I have because that's why I make games like this. 10? Okay. We're hoping for Banicula, or not Banicula, Rabicula, because it's a rabbit. Okay. Here we go. Good luck. Stone first. Here we go. And it is a 2, I believe. One of the mystery pins. Congratulations, you have Cthulhu evolved, my friend. Oof. Let me pull that off. This one also glows in the dark too. Both the all of the eyes and like the bone kind of elements. So I will get that one shipped off to you. Thank you again. And now the blue die. We'll cross our fingers for 10. Everybody, cross your fingers. Made a child extremely happy. Excellent. Let's go. And good luck. 16. Oh, I don't know. I think that looked like a 10. Was that a 10? I think it's a 10. That looks like a 10 to me. I thought it was a 16. It was a 10. Congratulations. We will make sure that this rabbit vampire makes it to your home. I saw a 10. I don't know what you're talking about, Scampers. Congrats. We will get this vampire over to you. I mean, all I do is do like weird witch and magic stuff, right? I've got these like uh, witchy pin packs. We've got demon unholy, like that was unholy dice roll, right? Unholy stuff, I guess, can happen. But I don't know. I just saw a die roll and I saw a number that I thought I saw, and then I guess I made a mistake. I checked again, and it was a different number. So congratulations and thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will get these out ASAP for everyone. Yeah, demons at work. I guess. I guess. I mean, there is a whole bunch of fear demons just hanging out next to us, being weird. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's going on with these guys? They all look kind of shifty. They look like they could have moved. I mean, I don't know how their legs would move. Their arms are articulated, but maybe they like shuffled. I have no idea. But yeah, we've got these guys. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for joining. Welcome, welcome. We've got these unholy dice rolls. And if there's anything you see on this pin board or soft vinyl toys, please let me know. And like I said earlier, the devilfish do change color. I believe the blue one is still up there if you'd like one. And the Rangda, just as so I announced that I'm not really going to broadcast it publicly. I mean, if you know my pins, the shapes, you would know that this is the mystery pin from the Witch pin pack. But the Rangda is actually an Indonesian witch queen. And so there is, especially in Bali, there is a whole like kind of like theatrical show that they talk about Rangda, and there's like a great Indonesian hero who battles the witch queen, and uh, what are they, barongs, I believe, or like the witch demon monsters in Indonesian folklore, or Balinese, I should say, specifically folklore. But I really tried to base it off. They have like these masks that basically look like her face, but I wanted to really create like a full, uh, like if if it wasn't a mask and that was an actual witch's face, that's kind of what I wanted to come up with. So I wanted kind of like both like a sickly green and then a maybe exsanguinated, deblooded, kind of purple. And she has like the classic gray hair, and she has also a big long tongue and those crazy tusks. So yeah, the Rangda. And I think actually I believe she is the only one. So what happened, I mentioned with the devilfish, that was sort of the last one of all of the evil pin club pins. But so I didn't actually write the story for the Rongda. I wrote the story and I ordered the devilfish. Then the devilfish came. Uh, there was like a manufacturing error and they were kind of all jacked up. So then I quickly kind of pulled the trigger on the Rongda pins, and I ordered them. And enamel pins take like a month to actually arrive from a factory. And so I had actually shut down kind of the subscription club before I actually got the Rongda. And so I ended up so she is the only ones that from these ones with the gray backgrounds that actually don't have a story in the Tender Morsels book, um, which you can buy on Amazon too, unfortunately, but only because Amazon's evil. But yeah, so all of the stories that I mentioned from those other pins are actually in Tender Morsels. 13 short stories of dread and revenge. So that's kind of those. And these are, again, the additioned things. And so, out of transparency, you might see that there's sort of this guy and that guy. Um, this was my test kind of paint where I was kind of like, oh, let me see if this colorway works and what the purple and the transparent blue over the glow in the dark work looks like. And this is actually the addition. I ended up doing them with darker blue. Um, and so, yeah, I think the details pop out better, but this one is kind of like my archive artist proof version. And then this guy would be the guy that you would actually receive, just so you're clear, if anyone is interested in this ghostly, uh, ghostly painted edition. Anyway, yeah, so we've got these guys. Got the dice rolling. Nightmare Chan. Oh yeah. So also T, I realized you couldn't see him, but this guy has. You might recognize these arms, or this crystal ball in this one, because these are actually Barbarous arms. So I bought a lucky bag from Wonder Goblin. That's how I actually got that pair to paint. And there was an extra pair of arms. And as I was putting together Barbarous, I was like, you know what? Those arm joints looked very close to the same size as Nightmare Tron's arm joints. And with a little bit of extra cutting, they fit. So I call this guy Long Arms because, I don't know, because he has long arms. But yeah, so he's kind of a mashup. Truly one of a kind because I only had one set of Barbarous arms. But I kind of like that he kind of has like a gorilla vibe to him. I'll put him up. I'll let him stand up a little bit. But this guy, I was trying to go for like a bit of a Ninja Turtle vibe with the mask. And this is on glow vinyl as well. But I was just like, I don't know, I kind of like going for superheroes and just really kind of letting the paint dictate itself. It's a strange, weird one. But I like them. I don't know. I was thinking of maybe doing more with the masks or like actually cutting out cloth masks and sewing them eventually for them. Maybe a small run. Hey, Speedy Reef buddy. Welcome, welcome. And yeah, we've got. I'm trying to think if there's any other interesting stories behind some of these pins. So the Great Pumpkin. So those are supposed to be glowing green eyeballs inside of the pumpkin, and he has like blood dripping out. And so this one is based on a story. So I grew up Buddhist, going to a Japanese American Buddhist temple in Northern California, and the Reverend told this story one Halloween, and that's about like a great pumpkin who was like a shapeshifter, and he demanded tribute of body parts, so he like keeps the town safe. And so I actually kind of revised that story that he told that day in the book for the Great Pumpkin piece. And because I looked it up, I was like, is this like a known story or is this just something he made up? And I just remember him doing like a storytelling at the Halloween party, and that thing scared the crap out of me for many years. And that just is one of those stories that like sticks to you. And so when I had the chance and I was like, oh, it's October, or I was planning for October, I was like, I got to do a Great Pumpkin. And I've even actually worked the Great Pumpkin into the overarching mythos that I'm building of the Order of the Dark Wheel. So both Nightmare Chan is a denizen of the abyssal plane. This is the logo. I have this Lorazine, and I'm actually working on a tabletop card game that features the Order of the Dark Wheel. They fight the witches, the Sisters of the Dawn, and they're a bunch of evil cultists who believe in the destruction of the earth by summoning the 7 great demon gods. And the Great Pumpkin is one. So I stole this from the Cthulhu mythos, but I like how Nyarlathotep has different forms. Like he walks the earth, and maybe he looks like the pharaoh, maybe he looks like some other guy, maybe he just looks like a like nightmarish bunch of tentacles and stuff. And so with the Great Pumpkin, that is one of the forms that one of the seven who feed take on, or it's like an aspect. It's kind of unclear still whether or not it's a actual like demon god himself taking form, or one of his like attendants who kind of does stuff on his behalf. But yeah, who knew that like a church reverend would tell a story that would make its way into a larger mythos many years later. That was like probably like 30 years ago. He told that story. I don't even know if he remembers. I should actually try to track him down and be like, "You do remember this Halloween story you told me that freaked me out? And now here, read my version." But anyway, Snake God. I don't know why I just didn't call it Quetzalcoatl. But I don't know. I For the Snake God, I tried to really lean into kind of the Mesoamerican uh, kind of winged serpent deity vibe. And I like the green one. I also like the purple one. The purple one's kind of cool. I usually just do, as you can see, like the black uh, metal for the enamel pins, right? It's just like the metal is kind of like a black tint. But occasionally I mess with different colors, and this one I actually had them do purple. And so it's kind of a light purple on a dark purple black. Um, I like how that came out with like the teal and then the gold helmet. I thought that was a cool guy. But yeah. So anyway, I think the only other thing I have that I haven't shown people is good old suit. So this this is a vinyl figure by Box Lunch and Kaleidos Creative. Um, it's a little dragon guy. He's like white and black. Um, he's still in the bag. Yeah, he's like the bottom half is black, the top half is white, and he is the dragon who shared his fire. It's very nice. So it's actually a very wholesome story, which is kind of cool. But if anyone wants one of those, I am happy to share one with you. Just let me know. Alrighty. Whoa. Is that the demons at work? Or is it just the fact that long arms, if you extend his arms, he tends to fall forward because of the weight? I don't know. They moved on their own. I think that that could have been a supernatural phenomena, or it could just be physics at play. You tell me. You decide for yourself. All right. We're here. What else do I want to talk about? Any other questions? Do people have questions? Comments? Want to know how anything is made? I'm happy to talk about art technique or design or occult references, or I don't know. Let me see. Okay, I will do. Wait, let me see. Let's do one last for all the people who have hung out. Let's just do one last giveaway item. Ba, ba, ba. Let's do one of. Let's do one of the red Evil Moon pins. Or killing. I'll put Evil Moon red variant. We'll do this for 10 more minutes. Open to everybody, and I will cover your shipping. So good luck. Dude, you've been up for 24 hours. Go to sleep. Just enter the. Can you enter the giveaway and then take off? Do you want Killing Moon? Thanks for stopping by and hanging out, Chris. Appreciate you. Everybody, make sure you follow Digital Noir Studios especially if you're interested in neo noir, or if you're interested in kind of like femme fatale stuff. Chris is such a wealth of knowledge of all things. Also, Godzilla. Bro knows way more about the production and history of like every Godzilla movie known to man. Okay, so I will tell one of the stories that he shared with me. Hey, Biscuits, what's up? Lucid, welcome, welcome. There is a giveaway going on if you're interested in one of these Evil Moon pins. But so I don't know if you know, there is a movie called Godzilla, or I think it's just Godzilla versus Ebera. So Ebera is like this giant crab monster. Hey, Willow, welcome, welcome. So there is this crab monster that Godzilla fights. And in sort of the climax, there's this like really famous scene where Godzilla and the crab monster like are throwing, like, I think Godzilla throws a rock, and then Ebera bats it back with his claw, like he's like a fiddler crab, so he's got like a big claw, and he smacks it back, and then yay, thanks for claiming all the coupons. So then they Godzilla hits it with his tail, and then Ebera hits it with his claw, and it's like this ridiculous scene of them like batting a rock back and forth between them. Oh, thanks for sharing the live, Lucid. Appreciate you. And so yeah. Also, too, if you see any pins that you're interested in, just let me know. And or if you want to do one of the unholy die roll and jump in on this, get a random pin for 666. Ooh, thank you. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, I built a dice tower last night. So not quite as painted as I would want it to be and creepy, but we're doing die roll if you are interested. So back to the Godzilla story. So, I watched this as a kid and I thought it was like hilarious because it's just like the same shot of Ebera hitting the rock and Godzilla hitting the rock, and they like repeat it like 2 or 3 times. And I was like, why? Like, that's such a weird kind of funny thing to do. And apparently, originally, that was going to be a King Kong movie, which makes more sense that King Kong would like pitch a rock at this crab. And so the fact that so it was supposed to be a King Kong movie, but then they reskinned it as Godzilla, and that makes so much more sense that it was King Kong throwing a rock as opposed to Godzilla like batting this rock with his tail. But it was in the script. It was like a King Kong film script, but then they just like replaced King Kong with Godzilla for all of the action parts. And so that's how they, or like Toho couldn't get the license to King Kong at the time. And so it became a ridiculous Godzilla movie where he bats a rock with his tail, and they basically have a volley with this supposedly giant mountain rock with a crab monster. But Chris could tell you the story much better than I can, but he already left. But Digital Noir Studios, everyone. And I learned that from him. We also have a podcast called Origins, A Creative Journey. So if anyone's into podcasts, you can find it anywhere podcasts are found. and we interview artists and talk about their there you go. I'll pin the die roll. And that's where we interview artists, talk about their origin stories, try to dissect how they do what they do, how they get over the hurdles of being a creative person. And yeah, check it out if you're looking for podcasts. Hi, GC. I was like, hi, JC, but that's not your name. GC, welcome, welcome. We've got a giveaway going on, 4.5 minutes left. Hello, Mace Jar. Welcome. We're just doing some enamel pins. We have some dice rolling for random enamel pins. 1 or 20 gets you your pin of choice from the board. 7 or 13 gets you one of these $20 random witch starter kit pin packs. These have 3 pins in them: a witch, thank you, Lucid. A witch, a familiar, and a witch item, which is kind of like this stuff on the bottom. All right, Lucid. Let's try. Excellent. First off, is there a number you're hoping for? What are you hoping for? There's also like 19 and 9 are like mystery pins. And if you get like a 2, 3, a 10, or 18, we will re-roll. Okay. Creature or the cat from Ulthar. I hear you on the 4 or the 6. Let's see what happens. Which of the die would you like? We have, you get to pick which die you want rolled. We have like a clear, we have a black and white, we have red and black, we've got blue and copper, and we have like that stone and like teal one in the back. Black and white? All right. Okay. Good luck. It is going into the Tower of Fate. It's fun already. Excellent. I'm glad you are enjoying yourself. And 1, 2, 3, let's go. It is a 10. We've been rolling up 10s. All right, so that is, since you can see, that is unfortunately not, it has already been taken. We will re-roll again. Do you want to keep with the black and white, or do you want to switch die? Roll it again? Okay, we're keeping with the black and white. Let's go. Good luck. Oh, what is up with the die roll? That's a 3. Also, already gone. Okay, so how about, I'm going to put it this way. If you roll a 3 or a 10 again, so we're missing 2, 10, 18, 3. You rolled a 3 and a 10. If you roll a 3 or 10 again, I'll let you pick from the exposed things on the board. So that will be like a wild, because rolling doubles is actually 1 in 400. If you get a 2 or 18, we'll re-roll the black die again, and those will convert to your choice. That feel fair? Does that make sense? Okay. Good luck. 3rd time's a charm. That is a 14. One of the mystery ones. I don't even remember what I put here. Let's see. Atomic Lizard. Congrats. Sorry, it's not the creature or the cat from Ulthar, but also all of like the neon green parts of him glow in the dark as well. Yay! I'm glad you like it. I'm glad it is an improvement. Thank you so much. I will get that out to you shortly. Even better. Didn't even know it was an option, and it looks like, all right, 14 seconds. We have our last giveaway. Hey, Pokemon. What's up? Pokemon Stera. That's a cool name. All right. Last chance for the giveaway. 1 second. Here we go. It's rolling. Sweet. Congrats on the win. That is, I'm just making sure because that was a long time ago. Yes, that is the Evil Moon, the Killing Moon, as I call it, but the red variant. That will be going along with that Godzilla pin. I'm sorry, not Godzilla pin, a Atomic Monster pin. Congratulations. Um, cool. All right. So we are getting in on the time. I I actually have a coaching client in 15 minutes. So if unless there, oh hey Azure, hello Warm Dusk. If there are any pins you want to see, any of the soft vinyl toys you want, if you want to do one of these unholy die rolls, oh, I'm glad you like it. Excellent, excellent, excellent. If anyone wants their last chance on the unholy die roll, if you want a witch starter pack, we could rip it, or I could just ship it. Either way, Nightmare Chan. We have odds and sods, blank boxes, which we can open. If you get one of those little dudes on the bottom, I should just open this so you can see what it is. Or any of these Nightmare Chan, then we'll probably call it a day soon. Thanks for watching and following and shopping. I hope you are having an awesome day. Got a little turtle dude. So just one last kind of pan over all the stuff that we've got. We've got the soft vinyl Agons. He hides in an egg. I'm a big fan of him. And then we've got enamel pins. Sweet. All right, fam. Well, with that, I think we will probably close up shop. Last chance to get your unholy die roll in. But hello, Feral Fran. Just wrapping things up now. But if there's any enamel pins you see, otherwise, we're going to call it a day, I think. Oh, where did my... I realized I had stickers that I was going to sell on the show, but... Oh, it's on my foot. These are the other stickers. I realized I didn't even show these. I should have shown these. $3 each, 2 for $5. I can do, if anyone wants one, I'll put up like I want these 3. I'll just put up a custom listing for you. But we have Face Your Fears, Nightmare Chan, the Fear Demon. I like this one, the I See You. It's the invisible man looking in the mirror, right? It's not about seeing, it's about like truly seeing ourselves. We have the Kuchisake Onna, a Japanese mythological demon who walks around and slits people's face open, but anti-fascist little sticker there. Defy Gravity, nod to Wicked's anti-authoritarianism. Have a zombie, Never Give Up. We have a monster reminding you to eat the billionaires. There's a little like suit in the hand, uh, in the mouth. Creech for the stars. This one glows in the dark. The both lettering, the stars, and the waves or the ripples of the water. Get it? Reach, but Creech, like creature from the Black Lagoon. Anyway, and then finally a gargoyle that says, I'm so stoned, which is, I think, the funniest because I actually don't smoke, but I just thought the pun of like a gargoyle with red eyes was just too good to pass up. Anyway, okay, that is the stickers. We've got the enamel pins. Thank you again, everyone, for hanging out to the end. Everyone who joined, everyone who picked something up. I will get your purchases out in the mail ASAP, probably tomorrow. Thank you again so much. Um, and yeah, I think we'll close on that. Appreciate you, everybody. All right, bye. How do I close it? Okay, bye.